Hello all. Feeling a bit salty and smells of mule still? Let's breathe in some fresh air. Cinnamon at the arrow maker's place. எயினர் குடிசை மீளாரை இலவத்து அலங்கு சினை பயந்த பூளை அம்பசுங்காய் புடை விரித்தன்ன விரிப்புற அணிலோடு கருப்பை ஆடாது யாற்று அறல் புரையும் வெறின் உடை கொழுமடல் வெற்றலை அன்ன வைனுதி நெடுநகர் ஈத்து இலை வேய்ந்த எய்ப்புற குரம்பை. The arrow bearers' huts, long-leaved, broad-trunked cinnamon trees that bear cottony soft fleshy fruits wide, paired with equally soft striped squirrels, not mice, where river becomes one, the bulky white back part, and sharpest tips of the sharpest spears on plateau, piney spiked iron leaves, thatched roofs of huts. The poet indicates that the troop, as they enter into the deep part of the jungle, would find huts on raised platforms. These huts would have spike-like roofs resembling porcupines of the jungles. And these huts of the arrow bearers who make arrows and spears for the king's army, the poet says that the village would be enclosed by a grove of cinnamon trees where squirrels would freely roam about. Sometimes these squirrels would be accompanied by white mice and they would happily play along without any discrimination. புல்லரிசி எடுத்தல் மாந்தோல் பள்ளி மகவடு முடங்கி ஈன் பிணவு ஒளிய போகினோன் கால் இரும்பு தலை யாத்த திருந்து கணை விழுக்கோல் உடிவாய் சுரையின் மிளிர மிண்டி இருநில கரம்பை படு நீரு ஆடி நுண்புல்லடக்கிய வெண்பல் ஏற்றியர். Cluster grass grains, bed of stag skin, where suckler curled up, with its mother resting postpartum, others toiled with ironwood pestles, crushing with its flat-headed crowbar up and down. Dust of black soil spread in air, mortar with thin cluster grass grains, pearly-teethed women. The poet explains how they would find the tribal women folk work tirelessly to grind cluster grass grains. The grains are much like normal paddy, but they are thinner and fairer. The dry lands of the forests were rich with these grains, and so the women would use mortars and pestles they crafted themselves to clean them out. He warns the leader of the troop that if they find a deerskin bed, they shouldn't wander that way, because it was the tribe's practice to let the newborn child and its mother to rest on it. ஏற்றியர் அளிக்கும் உணவு பார்வையாத்த பறைத்தாள் விழவின் நிழல் மூன்றில் நில உரல் பெய்து குறுங்கால் உலக்கை ஓச்சி நெடுங்கின் நற்று வல்லூற்று உவரி தோண்டி தொல்லை முறவுவாய் குளிசி முறி அடுப்பு ஏற்றி வாராது அட்ட வாடூன் புழுக்கள் வாடா தும்பை வயவர் பெருமகன் ஓடா தானே ஓன் தொழிற் கலர்கால் செவ்வரை நாடன் சென்னியம் எனினே தெய்வமடையின் தேக்கு இலைக்குவை நும்பைதீர் கடும்பொடு பதம் மிக பெருகுவீர். The tribal feast. Beneath the shade of the wood apple trees, planted mortar the ground their grains, water sprinkled from deep dug well, rimless pot filled with boiling rice placed on stove, cooked gravy of dried salted fish, uncut fish with parboiled rice, ever fresh flowers worn by the head of the troop, maravas of never backing bravery, and roots of tall peak kingdom. Say thou art poets, will lay broad teak leaves piled with mount-like food and feast served to you and your kin. The poet explains how hospitable the arrow bearers would be. He says that they were related to the Maravas, who were known for their extreme skills in warfare. All the leader has to do is approach the tribal head, who can be identified with a garland of fresh flowers. As soon as one introduces himself as a poet in search of patronage, the entire troop would be given a grand feast. The tribe would serve them cooked parboiled rice with dried fresh gravy on broad leaves from teakwood trees. Feeling full after the feast? Okay, let me give you a break and we can continue our trip in the next part. Thank you.